Welcome back to the channel. Do you guys want to scale your business credit fast within 24 hours? Well, in this video, I'm going to talk about all the tips and tricks to get net 30 vendor accounts in thousands of dollars within 24 hours. All right, let's go. Let's get it. Okay, everybody wants to get that business credit. They want to get it fast, okay? So all the links are in the description below. I've got tons of resources there for you. You can learn how to do business credit, learn business credit for free. There's free training, there's net 30 vendor accounts, and there's even a link to a platform that helps you build your own credibility and report your own trades, okay? So if anybody owes you any money, you can report them too, all right? I want to take you on the journey how when I started my business credit journey and how I built my business credit very, very quickly, okay? So first of all, I want to talk about, well, what is a net 30 vendor account? Now, a net 30 vendor account is an account that you're going to apply for with certain vendors, and you want to make sure that those vendors report to your business credit reports, okay? Not all vendors report, and not all vendors report to all of the bureaus, all right? So it's really, really important that you understand which ones to apply for and that you're able to monitor those business credit reports to make sure that they're reporting and that you have reporting on all of the bureaus. So we got Equifax, we got Experian, we got Dun & Bradstreet. Those are the three majors, right? So we want to make sure that we have vendors reporting to all three bureaus. So you're going to have to do business with multiple vendors. Now, I got to tell you the truth, it's a little bit of an investment. You're going to have to make an investment in this business credit, okay? But when I first started, I bought, a couple $100s worth of stuff from a lot of these vendors because they want you to make a purchase before they report. So I bought some things from some of these vendors, and then they gave me like 10x the credit limit, right? So I think I paid like $200 for some supplies, some office supplies from one of the vendors, and they ended up giving me a net 30 vendor account of $2,000 to $3,000. So it was an investment in my business. You cannot really, do this without having that investment. So, if you have that investment, you're willing to build this up very, very quickly, you can do it. Now, a lot of you entrepreneurs are having trouble building the business credit. Now, there's a few things that you guys aren't doing properly. Number one, you're not applying for the right accounts. Number two, you're not making the purchases to do business with them. It's a little bit of pay to play. And number three, you're not being patient enough, okay? This is not something that's going to happen, overnight as far as those credit reports reflecting, because those bureaus need time to report to those scores, okay? But you can definitely get thousands of dollars within a very, very short amount of time, okay? So when I first started, once again, 24 hours, what did I do? I applied for a ton of these net 30 vendor accounts, okay? They approved me. I think I got like almost 30 grand within 24 hours of net 30 vendor accounts that I could use. Once again, the links to all those vendors are going to be in the description, okay? So make sure you check them out, okay? Now, if you search the internet, there's lots of stuff out there about these starter accounts, what I call the layer one accounts. So the layer one accounts are the ones that they give you without a personal credit check, even if your business is brand new. So even if you started your business last week, you can still get these net 30 vendor accounts. They're very, very valuable, and you can use them to grow your business. Take advantage of these net 30 vendor accounts. I've got tons of videos in here about how to take advantage of these net 30 vendor accounts and how to really leverage net 30s to really, to not even use business credit cards or anything like that, but use the net 30s to grow your business and get the things that you need as a startup. You can get a laptop, you can get office supplies, you can get consulting services, you can get a logo, you can get a website, you can get all of those things just using the net 30 vendor accounts. So they're really, really powerful as well. Now, how do you secure these net 30 vendor accounts within a day, right? Well, number one, you got to make sure that you've got your business set up properly, because a major problem that that entrepreneurs are having is that they're not doing the foundational stuff. They're not building the business up correctly as far as registering that business properly. Make sure that the addresses match up, because a huge problem is that when you get these accounts and you want to see those reports, sometimes you won't see the reports because the bureau has a different address than what you're putting on the application for these accounts. Everything has to match, because the bureau will create 2 profiles for your business or 3 profiles for your business if you use different addresses, you use different information, okay? Because they're only going by the data that's inputted. So if you input the wrong data, meaning the wrong business name or the wrong business address or whatever, it could create a different profile and you might not be checking the right profile, okay? So make sure you set up that business properly and that everything matches up, okay? Make sure you've got it registered properly, you've got the right addresses, and when you're when you're applying for these Net 30 vendor accounts, make sure that you're using the right address that you're gonna use for your business, so when you go and check those reports, everything matches up and you see that the vendor has reported. Now also, when we're talking about getting these accounts very, very quickly, have a basic website. It doesn't take long to have just a 1-page website where a vendor can go and check that you're a real business, okay? Because when you first start out and you're applying for these accounts and you want to get these accounts quickly, within a day or so, then what they're going to do is they're going to use a website. They're going to use what they see on a 411 directory. They're going to use what information they see on the state registration website to make that decision if they're going to approve you or not, okay? So that is like the credit check that they're going to do on you, okay? They're not going to pull credit because you're not going to have any. They're not going to check they're not going to check personal credit because we don't want them to. So these accounts you can get, once again, thousands of dollars. That's how I did it. I built it up properly. I set up my business properly. I made sure I was on 411. I made sure the addresses matched. And when I applied, I made sure I had a good website with a professional email that was attached to my domain. So the real key here, when you're wanting to get these accounts fast and you want thousands of dollars that really can benefit your business, is the setup. Make sure you've got the setup correctly. Make sure everything is in place before you apply, so that way they can get you approved. And even if they don't approve you right away, make a purchase. It's a little, like I said, a little bit of a pay to play. Make a purchase, build that relationship up, so then they will approve you maybe with the next order or so, okay? All right, so to recap here, you can definitely do this within 24 hours. Make sure you've got the setup properly and make sure that everything makes sense when you're applying, okay? Now, if you found this video helpful, make sure you guys check out my other videos on business credit, okay? That will help you and guide you through the whole setup process and so on and so forth. And also the other financial tips and tricks I have about entrepreneurship and how to ultimately build assets using credit. Use their money. Now's the time. Build those assets, build that credit, because there's no reason to do anything else, right? It's the easiest solution to get started for your business. Now, if you got comments, you've got questions, and make sure you leave them in the comment section. I will respond to all of them, and I might even make a video about the most commonly asked questions. So I do want to do a Q&A as well, all right, to help you guys really understand what business credit is and really answer your questions, okay? I'm also in the Facebook group. That link is in the description below. Sign up for the private Facebook group, and we give you all like tons of information on upcoming credit card bonuses, 0% interest credit cards, and the latest news on credit, the best offers out there about the funding options that you guys are looking for, okay? So check out the next video here, and I'll see you in the next one, all right? Peace and love.